What is up, guys? Pie Muffin here, and we are back with another Tales of the Rays video. Today we're going to be going over some Golden Week stuff that just got put in the game last night. I would have made a video right away, but I was already super tired from staying up all night for the Christoria stuff. But let's just go over everything real quick. So first off, right here, there is another bonus board mission. So we have until the 6th of May to get this completed. There's a whole bunch of missions here. I'm not exactly sure what they do or how you do them yet. Let's actually see what I think. You just have to do the Golden Week mission like a bunch of times. Okay, so it brings me over to missions. So we're actually gonna find out here right away. So there is a Golden Week mission here that we're going to be doing, and I assume that that's all we're gonna have to do, because it looks like you can do this 6 times a day. And it goes until 5-6, and it looks like it's just like a giant group of all the spirit gears. It doesn't show everyone's picture, but I'm assuming that's just because, obviously, you can't fit everyone's picture on here. It does have, like, you know, a lot more of the prominent characters, but let's click on it and see what happens. We're gonna go back to the news in a second because there is some other stuff. Okay, so there is a bunch of missions. So I assume you probably just want to do each one time. So I assume it resets every day. Okay, so yeah, you probably get one of these per thing, and then you can trade it in for the shards for the character you need stuff for. Okay, yeah, so it has everybody. So they just didn't show everyone on the picture. So whoever you need to farm shards for, which for me personally, as much as I would love to get Saray to 5 as fast as possible, I think I'm going to go for Mint. Because Mint I still have at 2, and I really want to get her to 3 so I can use her Spirit Art. And then after that, I think I would work on Cress. So that's that right there. So we're going to go ahead and do it in this video here in a minute after we go over everything. But there is something cool I do want to go over. So also Spirit Gear related for Golden Week. I think it's in this first one here. No. Well, they gave out one of these victory tickets, so make sure you use that if you don't get. It's like a 10%. I think it's 10% for a Mirage Art for that ticket. Okay, so what they're doing here is essentially every day for, where is it? It's right here. So once a day, there's going to, by the way, all the spirit gears are in this banner, but the featured character is going to change every, what is it? Pretty much every day. And essentially what it is, you get the first step, so you basically get a free single summon on the spirit gear banner once a day. I've already done it, so I obviously can't show you my pull for it. I just got like a random 3-star. But if you are someone who wants to do all the steps for like a specific character, because I think if you do all, how many steps are there? 3? Oh, there's 5 steps. So if you do all 5 steps, which is very expensive, by the way, I wouldn't recommend it unless you absolutely need that character's spirit gear and if you don't mind spending the money. By the way, it is 10% chance, you know, on step 2 to even just get the spirit gear in general. But yeah, so this is going to change every day. It's going to change whichever character is the main one. So every day you get a free single summon to see if you get lucky with something. You know, so I'm sure someone out there will get a spirit gear from one of these single summons. As long as I don't get Kyle, I'm set. I can use, well, I don't think Ix and Melina will have a turn on here, but if they did, those would be 2 other characters I can't use, because Kyle, Ix, and Melina are the only character spirit gears that I do have at 5. Also, some stuff to go over real quick. I think I mentioned this in my summon video the other day, that this is a raid-up banner for the new tower. And I think that's pretty much everything important over here. And they're going to have some campaigns and stuff going on over Golden Week, where there's going to be a login bonus starting on the 30th, I believe. Where we're going to get 100 diamonds over the course of that login bonus. But if this thing is, I'm very curious, because it says you can only do it 6 times, so I assume it's 6 times daily. So what are the rewards here? So you just get one every, oh, it doesn't even show. Alright, well, we're gonna do one and see how it goes. I mean, it's 10,000 power. It doesn't cost anything, stamina-wise, which is good. But, let's see what this mission's all about. I'm gonna use this team because this is what I'm currently using. I actually went through the story myself, just a little bit ago, yesterday. So I did get to use Marta a little bit, which was kind of fun. And, yeah. By the way, they did start posting the, last night they posted the first picture on Twitter for the, next event. So we saw Magilu's Decisive Mirage Art artwork, which is obviously when she... You know what? Why am I doing this? Let's just put it on auto. Which is obviously when she is holding off Melchior, while the rest of the party is kind of in trouble. Okay. These guys are pretty tanky. They're not obviously hard to deal with, but... Boss over here seems to be a bit tanky, but he's not going to survive through this. I think there's still an enemy on the side, though, that we gotta deal with after this guy. Yep. And that's that. Oh, well... Thanks for the Ix and Melina shards, I guess. Okay, yeah, so as you can see, the Golden Week missions are for just doing this. So make sure you do this, you know, I'm gonna do each one time, obviously. Just because it's like, why would you miss out on diamonds? There's literally no reason to do so, so... I guess the idea is to just do these every day. If it really does refill the diamonds every day, so what, you get 4 diamonds per mission, that's 24 diamonds a day? Yeah. I mean, who wouldn't do that? But it doesn't tell you... Yeah, you get 4 diamonds from each one. If it does actually... Because they may not reset the rewards. They may just reset your tries, kind of like a regular Spirit Gear event. But it would be super dope of them, because that would essentially, what, give you, like... a week and a half of, you know, 24 diamonds a day. That seems a little too generous, actually, thinking about it. I assume this one will be Vague, Ston, and Leon shards. Let's take out this guy real quick. Yep. Which, all 3 of those characters I can actually still use shards for. I think Vague is at 4, and I think I just got Ston to 3 pretty recently. The next batch should be... Who came after them? Was it Kyle, Sophie, and Emil? We're gonna find out here in a minute. I actually don't remember off the top of my head. We will find out here momentarily. I believe it was Kyle, Sophie, and Emil. It might not have been. Like I said, we're gonna find out here in just... I mean, yeah, it should be. That's wind, so... I'm assuming so. I mean, we'll find out when we win. But yeah, so even the recently departed, you know, Spirit Gear event with, Saray, Alicia, and Rose, you know, is in here to farm, which is pretty nice. Then we'll go ahead and use that. Yep, Kyle, Sophie, and Emil, which all 3 of the... well, other than Kyle, like I said, I can still use shards for. I just got Emil to 4, actually, so he got his 2nd attribute, which is, Yellow Anima. Which is pretty nice to see. What's this next one gonna be? Who came after them? Was it Velvet, Estelle, and Shing? I believe so. It should be those 3, I feel like. Yeah, and then the batch after that should be Cress, Mint, and Riala, and then the final one should be Saray, Alicia, and Rose. Very, very cool. I like that we're getting this Golden Week stuff now because we're definitely going to be in for another Spirit Gear event on the next upcoming month. I almost guarantee that the event following... Well, I wouldn't say guarantee, but I am fairly certain that the event following the Berseria event will probably be a Spirit Gear one. And who knows who, honestly, it could be. There's been some whispers going around about who it could possibly be, but I'm just trying to stay safe. I may not summon as much as I normally would on the Berseria banner, just because... I'm still waiting for Lloyd to get something new because he needs more 5 stars because as anyone who has him fully geared out would know, you have to use a 3-star on him if you're fully geared out because he only has 2 4-stars and 1 5-star. So getting these other 2 5-stars would be essential for me. And I feel like Lloyd would probably come with Colette, and then I don't know who the third one would be on a banner like that, but if they are the next 2 of the 3, they are characters I definitely want to be pulling for Spirit Gear stuff. And then obviously, hopefully the event will give me enough tickets to kind of get lucky there. Plus, Spirit Gear events are always amazing for getting materials. If you need to, like, enhance a bunch of stuff or get a bunch of rainbow orbs. All that kind of good stuff. Alright. And then we take out this guy real quick, and boom. I would say my best the characters that I'm probably most adequate at using in Rays are probably Emil and Vague. Lloyd might get up there once he gets his new stuff, but as of right now, most of his stuff are just variants of Sword Rain, so it's kind of hard to do too much with him. Lloyd's kind of been one of those Arc 1 characters that's kind of gotten left in the dust. You look at characters like Vague or most other characters from the first arc, and they've really gotten a lot of good stuff. But Lloyd literally hasn't gotten anything new since last January. It's been like a year and 3 months. Whenever Sheena and Suzu came to the game. Alright, this should be the last one with the shards for... So if these missions don't... I feel like they probably won't reset, because that would be way too generous. I mean, you think you basically get over 10 days... That's like over 200 free diamonds just for doing these week missions every day. So it's probably not going to If it doesn't reset, then I'm honestly probably... Who would I want to farm? Like I said, I'll farm for Mint first until I can get her to 3. But after that... I don't know who I would go for after that. Mint and Crest, just to get everyone, because I like having everyone at least at 3. But once Mint and Crest are at 3, I'd probably go back to Emil and try and get him to 5 so I can get his cut in. Because I do want to have his cut in for his Mirage Art. That'd be kind of nice to have. Alright, so that's the final one. So yeah, I wonder where you get the, so I assume that's all I can do to, imagine if they made just, I mean, it's 0 AP, so they're not going to make it infinitely farmable. Yep, there you go. So yeah, in 15 hours, it will reset with more missions. Ignore that. So that's pretty nice. Let's actually just turn that off. Very unprofessional to do that in the middle of a video, but I always forget to turn it. Do not disturb on. Okay, here we go, and now it's going to show us which ones we completed. So I'm almost positive that, okay, so we got 2 of them completed. We got 1 of those shards as well as some diamonds. Let me see. Okay, yeah, so it's just one of those... What is it? Why is it saying, like, out of 3? They all say the exact same thing. You can tell... Oh, actually, no, they don't. All the text is the same up until the last 2. So you have to do it 30 times. So 6 times 5 is 30. So if you just do this for 5 days, you get all those done. And then whatever this is, these last 2 ones are what really have me stumped. I feel like it's just going to take us back to the mission. No, it takes us back to the home screen. Oh, that's probably logins. I guarantee that's logins, because it only says 1. So you probably have to log in 3 days, and then you probably have to log in 5 days. So literally, it's 5 days. So on the... Basically, when the Berseria banner is about to... The day before the Berseria banner drops, you should have this done, and you'll get your rainbow ticket here. So just... If you've watched all the way through this video, basically just do those missions 6 times a day. You know, for 5 days. I don't know why anyone wouldn't, because Spirit Gear shards are very hard to come by. And then just log in for 5 days. Free Mirror Jar ticket. Very easy. But other than that, that's pretty much everything. If there's any other Golden Week stuff that comes out, I will definitely cover it. We can actually go back in the news and look real quick, because there's like a little timeline for Golden Week. Before we get out of here. So let's go ahead, let's open this up. Those free diamonds were definitely appreciated. Because I really do need to stock up more. So yeah, as you can see here, here's the timeline. You know, day 1 is Emil, day 2 Sophie, Kyle, Xing, Estelle, and then Velvet. So that's up until the Shigure event. And then the Shigure event basically begins. And then it looks like there's going to be some more Golden Week, like, login stuff for us to get. You know, we're going to get some 6 enhancement orbs. They talk about the farmable mission here, and then they talk about the Mirror Jar ticket that we can get by completing all the board missions. And I think that's pretty much... Oh, and there's going to be another carnival starting on... What is that, 5? Oh, starts 4:20. So tonight... Ooh, I need to not use all my stamina in the next 3 hours. So yeah, there's going to be a carnival tonight, so that's going to be even more free diamonds to get. It looks like... Okay, so it's going to be tonight, and then... Is it through 5/6? Wait, is the carnival going to be live during this entire... There's no way. But it says it... Oh my god, if that's the case, that is amazing. Well, I guess we'll find out tonight. And then they talk about here how there's going to be 10 days where... it's going to be like a 10-day login where we essentially get 100 diamonds as long as you log in every day. So that will definitely be good to... I think, yeah, I'll probably just end up doing like 2 multis on the Berseria banner, and then everything else we get from Golden Week, I'm just going to be stockpiling until we get the preview next month, which the preview next month should be on... Let's actually look, because they don't like to do stuff on weekends. So anywhere between May 4th and May 8th. We should see it. I would say probably the 4th or the 5th is probably the most likely, because they'll probably want to start stuff off early, but with how everything's been slowing down lately, it could be later in the week as well. But I would say definitely between the 4th and the 8th. But yeah, that's gonna be it, guys. Let me know what you guys think down below. Don't forget to subscribe for more if you're new to the channel. I'll see you all next time. Have a wonderful day, everyone.